In this presentation, we're going to look at using conditional formatting to change the appearance of some cells in Excel according to values in either their own cell or adjacent cells. So here we have a simple example. We may have seen this before. We have interest rates along the top of the table, we have loan amounts down the side, and in the middle we have a grid of yearly repayments for those particular loans. And we've probably set ourselves a limit. So let's say our limit at the moment is £13,000. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use conditional formatting to highlight to us within the cells below which of those options we can now afford. And to do that we simply select a cell and we go to Format, Conditional Formatting. And here we can specify all sorts of criteria to change various things. First of all, we're going to say if the value in the cell we've selected is greater than our cell up here, E2, i.e. the value in the grid is greater than what we can afford, we want to show it with a red background. Okay, and that will then highlight it to us. So if the value here now in C5 was greater than our yearly limit, it would be red. It's not, so it's green. But if we look at what happens when we change this to say 4,000, it immediately goes red, okay, because that conditional formatting condition has been triggered. Now we can actually set that conditional formatting up on all of those cells, but it's a bit of a pain. So what we can do is we can use quite a simple cut and paste technique to take the conditional formatting from that cell and apply it to all the others. So if we go Edit, Copy, and then we select all the cells we want to apply that to down here, and then Edit, Paste Special, and here instead of pasting everything about that, we're just going to paste the formats. So it's not going to copy the equations, it's not going to copy any of the values or equations, it's just going to copy how it looks. Okay, so we can now see that all the cells go red. Now if we now change this back to where we were on a £13,000 limit, we can immediately see our limits stepping down here. Obviously as the interest rate goes up, we can afford to borrow less and less money. So it gives us an idea of how much we can afford with our yearly budget. So this is again a simple example to show you how you can use conditional formatting in an example and how you can actually use some of the Edit, Paste Special functionalities in Excel. This example file will be available for download at the end of the movie, so feel free to download it and trial these techniques yourself.